All right, we have a reaction here that is in equilibrium. What that means is the rate of the forward reaction is equal to the rate of the reverse reaction. Right? Remind you that doesn't mean the concentrations of the reactants and products are equal. That is almost never true. Equilibrium has been established at 425 Kelvin. How would the equilibrium concentration of water, so the question is how would this product concentration be affected? Okay. Le Chatelier's principle is what this is about. It states that applying a change or a stress to a system that's in equilibrium is going to try to undo that stress or change. Part A, adding more H2. H2 is a reactant. So increasing the concentration of that is going to cause the system to try to undo that change. And it can do that by using it up and forming more products. Right? And since H2O is a product, concentration of H2O would increase. Pressure is caused by the collisions of gas particles with the container. So this only applies to gases. You can disregard iron and the iron 2,3 oxide. This only applies to the gas molecules, which are the hydrogen and the water molecules. And notice that there are the same number of gas molecules on both the reactant and the product side. They're both 4 on each side. So increasing the pressure when you have the same number of gas molecules on both the reactant and product side is not going to affect the equilibrium position, right? Just the pressure alone won't in this case. Removing, well, that's just the opposite of A. All right, so if we remove hydrogen, then the equilibrium will shift so it can form more of the hydrogen that you just removed, so to try to relieve that stress. So in this case, it's going to favor the reactants. And let's answer the question. Because water is a product, it's going to get used up to accomplish that. Let me get rid of these arrows up here. All right, a catalyst does not affect equilibrium positions. Catalysts lower activation energy to speed up reactions. We call that rates or kinetics, right? So catalysts will increase the rate of reactions by lowering the activation energy or the barrier between the reactants and the products. All right, but that's not what this question is asking about. It's asking about equilibrium, and now it will reach equilibrium faster, but it's not going to affect the equilibrium.